Would you like to build a website in a day? Wouldn't that be great? Well, that's what we're going to be doing today inside of our regular live Strategy with Sally. So to prepare you for today, what I need you to do is head to here to get your website, which is sparklewithsally.com/620. That's episode number 620. Of course, that's what episode we're recording today. So to grab your workbook and prepare for today, then head to strategywithsally.com/620 and get that workbook. And as we wait for people to join us inside of the VIP room, as always, we will do our little theme song and dance party. See you back here in a couple of minutes.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Hello, welcome to Strategy with Sally, our weekly live. And today we're going to be talking about how to design your website in a day using Studio AI inside of OmniSAM. And yes, I said in a day, not months, not after 17 committee meetings with yourself, and not once the Mercury is in its current position of retrograde. Have you ever started building a website thinking, this will be easy. I just need a few pages. And then 3 weeks later or 3 months later, you're still deciding whether your button should say learn more, get started, let's go, or something more meaningful and deep like begin your journey. Meanwhile, the website is just still sitting there in draft, quietly judging you. So today we're going to stop that from happening, and we're going to simplify the process that will actually use AI Studio inside of OmniSAM to create a clear, useful version of your website. Now, I also want you to be realistic. We are not going to write every single word. You're going to also not just select so many different images and test every form and publish an entire website during this 1 hour live. However, what you will walk away with is a plan that you can finish in a day, not in a 1 hour workshop. Okay. So it's less about this time in the workshop. It's about writing out the action plan and then moving forward for the rest of the day, building out that website. So we are going to do the complete strategic decision part that actually causes people to get stuck a lot of the time when they're building their website. And by the end of today, you will have your plan. You will have a website goal. You will have selected your audience, your core message, your essential pages, the structure of your actual homepage, and you will have a prompt for AI Studio. Then you will have a clear plan moving forward so that you can get into the detailed writing and then publishing, right? Instead of constantly working on something and never publishing. So a mantra I want you to tell yourself: progress over perfection. Okay, we do want to publish a website with its bare minimum pages. So if you have not yet downloaded the workbook, you can go over and download the workbook at this here, which is Strategy with Sally. Oh, no, sorry. Let's say that again. Download the workbook at sparklewithsally.com/620, and that will give you access to the workbook. Now, it's okay if you don't have it in front of you right now, because I will be also putting the workbook up on the screen for you to see. If you're listening to this on the podcast and you want to come over and actually view the recording, because later what we will be doing is a bit of a share screen as we go through and actually build at least your homepage together today. All right. So it's pretty exciting. So also we're going to give you some GSD activity time, GSD meaning get shit done time. And you're going to write your answers during these times to the questions. Now, we're not entering the overthinking Olympics today. Okay. Today, you're going to actually get started and walk away with a plan. So let me know, will you be starting your website from scratch? Will you be building an existing website? Or are you trying to finish one that has been sitting in draft for a really long time? So let me know in the chat if you're here live. All right. Excellent. Let's get stuck into it. So the first thing that we need you to do is I want you to start with a website outlay, right? That's what we're going to be doing. So the original job of your actual website, you need to define what the main purpose of it is. Is it to explain your offer? Is it to build trust? Is it to give people a clear next step? But then every tiny decision that you're going to make, it actually becomes part of the production. So that will include the headline that you're going to be doing, choosing the images that work, and what colors you're going to do for your branding. But you will not be getting stuck in perfectionism, okay? Where you're going, should the button be blue or light blue or dark blue? Or should it be image A, B, or C? Or is the headline even strong enough? Or should I put book now or learn more or get started on the button, right? Or do I need to add more pages? Right? No, we are not doing this, right? Today, we're going to keep the website simple. But it's not about working through everything we're going to do today in the live, but what we will do is progress, okay? So that you can actually publish. Because being worked on for your website is not the same as working a working website. The problem was not, I see with a lot of businesses, it's not the actual platform that they put their website on. And it's definitely not the lack of ideas that they've got, or they've probably got plenty of ideas, possibly too many ideas. The problem that I find is people are trying to create the final, finished, polished, award-winning version before the first version has even had a first visitor to the website. So a website that is still sitting in draft cannot actually give you useful feedback. But once it's live, you can actually see where people click, right? You can hear the questions that they ask. You can discover which parts are actually clear and what you need to maybe modify, okay? So what we want to do is make the website clear and not like a head tilt confusion of, is this where I'm supposed to be? Right? So put the word live in the comments if you know you need to stop polishing a website and start publishing one. All right? Because that's our motto for today. Let's get it live and let's refine it later. All right. So inside of your workbook, I want you to turn to part number 1. So here we are with our little, wrong button. Where's my little, hang on a second. Did I delete it? I think I deleted the screen. Let's do this. All right, we're not going to start yet. We're going to just grab this little scene here and we're going to use this one. We're going to get rid of this one and this one and this one and this one, because this is just about the workbook. All right. So inside of your workbook, you will have downloaded your workbook by now. And at the bottom, you're going to see what is the main goal of your actual website. So I want you to now go in and check the boxes for what your main goal is. All right. So is your main goal, let me just bring my screen up here, to generate inquiries? Is it to build your email list, to book appointments, to explain what your business does? Is it to sell your products and services? Is it to direct people to a free trial or a demo? Is it to promote an event or something else? And then on page 2, you're actually going to write it down. What is the main action that you want your visitors to take? So what we need when people land on your homepage, we need the main big primary goal, right? And then after we have the primary goal, we also have a secondary goal. So for example, our primary goal is for people to watch a demo. And the secondary goal is to book a call. Is your primary goal to get them to download a free resource or to register for a free event or training or join your email list, your newsletter? And is your secondary goal to make a particular purchase or a booking? So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to give you some GSD time. We're going to give you 3 minutes to write this out now.
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
Alrighty, keep it super simple. We want one primary goal, one primary action. Now with your action, you can also put what your words are you going to put on your button. Book a call, watch a demo, start a free trial, not just submit.
That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. All the memories just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone, but you got me good, oh, you got me good.
Alrighty then. So let us talk about what we're going to do next. All right. So now you should have your chosen main two, so your primary and your secondary job that you want your website to do. So next we're going to move into part 2. So part number 2, we want you to get clear on your audience. So AI Studio can create a website really quickly, but it still needs to know who the website is for. Everyone is not an audience. It's just a crowd of people, and a crowd is very difficult to write headlines for. So think about the person that is most likely going to need your offer that you're promoting, right? So in the workbook, it asks you, who is the ideal visitor? What are they struggling with? What is the outcome that you want them to achieve? And how should they feel when they land on your website? So instead of writing, my website is for small business owners, you could write, my website is for service-based small business owners who feel overwhelmed by disconnected systems and inconsistent follow-ups. That's what I'd write. So that gives the AI Studio something really useful to work with. And then what are they struggling with? So use normal human language here, not like that corporate robotic kind of language or even industry jargon that you understand that maybe your audiences don't yet understand. Then you will write what they actually want. So focus on the results here, right? Finally, then choose the feelings. Maybe you want them to feel clear or confident, understood, reassured. For us, we always want people to feel like they're ready to take action, right? And we don't want them to get confused or feel suspicious or desperate, right? What we want them to do is feel confident to hit that button. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes again to complete the section about getting clear on your audience. So you will answer who they are, right? What they want and what you want them to feel. So here we go. Here's task number or part 2 of our GSD today.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive.
All right. One clear sentence for each prompt. That's enough. We are not writing the complete life story here. You have just under 2 minutes left.
Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's
All right,
just
you've got 1
what
minute
I
left.
do when
Choose
I'm
the
out,
three.
so
Choose only 3 feelings as well, not all 12.
when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
Alrighty, so we're going to stop here. Now, let me know in the chat, what is the main outcome that you want your audience to do? All right, what was that primary goal? So, brilliant. Let's move on. So, part 3 now is where we're going to get clarity around your actual core message. So, let's have a little look at that part of your workbook. All right, here we are. I need to move things out of the way. This is not the one I want. This is the one I want here. All right, so here, this is where we're going to put the core message onto your homepage. Now, your homepage needs to answer 3 questions quickly. What it is that you do, who do you help, what the visitor should do next, okay? So use this framework that we have here for part number 3, which is I help, insert who you help, 2, insert what you do, by insert the process that you use to help them. Then turn it into one clear sentence. For example, I help service-based business owners simplify their leads, bookings, and follow-ups using one connected system, right? That's OmniSAM. Okay, so it's simple and it's clear. You don't need a thesaurus and a dictionary to figure out what all the words mean, right? So now let us look here. We're going to use this now to create headlines within your website, right? Now, the headline does not need to be super clever, and it does not need to sound like it's been written by some mysterious poet sitting on the hillside looking out at the sunset. Okay, I need it to help visitors to understand what the actual results are supposed to be. Not just a vague headline that says creating a better tomorrow, right? That could be any coach, any dentist, any property developer, any manufacturer, or just an inspirational fridge magnet, right? A clear headline must say something like simplify your marketing follow-ups and bookings in one place, right? Now we know exactly what is happening. So you need to use then a supporting headline that gives it more context. So this is just a little bit more of an explanation or a little bit more, a few more words really, right? And then the button that you're going to put, your call to action button, doesn't just say submit. It must say something like book a call, watch a demo, start your free trial, request a quote, download the free resource. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to do both part 3 and also then we'll move into part 4. So I forgot to move forward on the screen for you, but we will start with part 3 and then we'll move to part 4. So let's dig into part number 3.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you all night, 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 want you all night. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Baby, now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby, give me feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner.
All right, we're wrapping this one up and we will be moving on to part number 4. So part number 4 is about your headlines. So let's just do a little quick recap. Whoops, wrong one. This one here. If you're joining us late, that's where you go to get the workbook, sparklewithsally.com/620. And let's have a look inside that workbook. We're moving on to the structure of that website. So you're going to write your homepage headline, then you are going to do your supporting headline and what you're going to say on the actual buttons. Now, you also need to choose your essential pages, all right? So with your essential pages, here is, well, I don't want you choosing dozens and dozens and dozens of pages, right? We just need to launch a useful website. We do not need a blog with it, okay? We don't need 47 articles before anyone has even booked a call with you. You need just enough pages for somebody to, 1, understand what you do, 2nd, to start to trust you, and 3rd, to take the next step towards you. So your workbook includes some options here, such as a home page, an about page, services, products, contacts, book a call, frequently asked questions, testimonials, events, blogs, privacy policy, terms and conditions, and if you've got anything else you can think of, maybe you have a disclaimer page that you need to do. So for many service businesses, there are the main things that you want to think of, like the simplest version is I would choose a home page, then I would choose an about page and a services page, and then a contact page or a book a call. And on your contact page, you can have your calendar to book a call. All right, so you can call it book a call or you can call it contact. But they're the 4 pages that I recommend. That is that we are not, remember, creating something that is perfect. We just want to launch it, right? It does not need to be published so beautiful with all the finishing touches. We just need it to be turned on. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes now. And you're going to tick the pages that you want. Then you're also going to just go in and work out what your headline will be. What's the main headline? What's other things are you going to have in that supported sub-headline that we discussed earlier? All right, here we go. Some GSD for part number 4. I forgot the next part. So the next part is also, once you've got the home, the page done, then you need to say what pages your website will include, and then which pages are essential and which pages you will add later. All right, so that completes part number 4. And again, here we go for your 3 minutes of GSD.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we're wrapping up that one. We're going to stop there for section number 4. And now we're going to move into part number 5. All right, so let's move into part number 5 of your workbook. If I can find my little scene, where's my little scene window over here? Workbook, here. All right, so moving into number 5. Here we go. All right, so number 5 is we now need your homepage to be the prompt to guide people, right? So when somebody enters your world through your website, the visitor should have a really simple journey. So we don't want to send them wandering through a digital maze with no actual breadcrumbs. So there are 7 main sections inside of your homepage. The first section is your headline, right? This is up in what we call the hero section of your website. It has a headline, a subheadline, a primary button, okay? So this section should actually answer, what is it? Is it for me? And what should I do next? Now, the next part of your website is the problem section. So this is to show visitors that you understand what they're actually experiencing. And you do not need to make it really dramatic, okay? We don't want them to feel like there's thunderclouds overhead and, oh my God, if I don't get this, I'm going to die, right? It just needs to be specific. Right, so what are you going to, let's move forward, the problem. Okay, then we need to do the solution. So explain how you help. Then in section number 4, we're going to put in what are your main services or offerings, right? Now, these are the main ways people can work with you, not every way people can work with you. And I don't want you to include any more than 3, okay? Then the next part of your website is why they should choose you. So this is where you're going to give them the actual reasoning why they should choose you and trust you and your business. Then section number 6 is your social proof. So this will be your testimonials, reviews, or results. You might have people sharing experiences. It can also include maybe you've got qualifications. So if you have the reputation section inside of OmniSAM set up, you could just use the widget that brings in all your Google and Facebook and Trustpilot or whatever other platforms you collect reviews from, if that's what you have set up as well. Then section number 7 is the actual, hang on, have I gone too far? Yes, I have. Section number 7 is the final CTA. So this is where we're going to repeat again the next step at the bottom of the page. So once they get to the bottom of the page, the next thing for them to do is whatever that first primary step is that you want them to take. Because we don't want the visitors to have to scroll back to the top, retracing everything that they've already done, kind of like when you go through IKEA, right? You don't want to have to do that. You just want to go to the next step. So we're not going to be writing every section in full here today in the live, but but you will write them up after today's live so that you can then go ahead and create a really good prompt, okay? But I've already pre-prepared one, which I'll be showing you shortly. I will give you, again, some more GS time. We're going to do 4 minutes now on section number 5. Here we go.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing?
Alrighty, write your hero headline, sub-headline, and your main button.
I gave it time. I love my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you. But my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it. 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 Wanna release it.
remember, keep it short. Because AI Studio, it will help you expand on it later. We've got just over 1 minute left for you to complete this exercise, this GSD, baby. Write the names of your offers. No need to write them as memoirs. Alright, make sure you choose what social proof. They don't need to be ready yet. You can go and collect them later.
You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an endless lane, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a
Alrighty, we're going to stop there. You can complete the detailed offer descriptions and the final copy in your own time. But now what I'm going to do is walk you through how we're going to prepare this to use with AI Studio to create the actual prompt. So let's head on over back into the workbook. And where we're up to now is this page, preparing your Studio AI prompt. Now, this is where we're going to take everything that we've done, all of those useful decisions that you've made, and turn it into a clear set of instructions. So your workbook is going to ask you for the following information, such as your business, your audience, the problem, desired outcomes, the main offer, and the calls to action. Also including the pages that you want, what sections you're going to put into the home page, the tone that you want, your brand colors, and also I would recommend that you attach your logo if you have one as well, and also what your website should avoid. So also include things to avoid in things like jargon, right? Hype or really long paragraphs, because those things will clutter everything. And also to avoid having like vague headlines and anything that sounds like it, you know, has been put in a corporate brochure, you know, back in the 90s with loads of corporate jargon. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to give you another 3 minutes. You're going to take these 3 minutes to complete part 6 in your workbook, as much as you can get done now, so that we can start putting together all of these prompts that we're then going to take from the workbook and then move on over into Studio AI. So the reason why I've taken you through step by step in the workbook is so that you're not just going to stare at a blank box. Okay, what you're going to do is take everything that we've done and insert your answers. All right, so let's get stuck into section number 6.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive, life. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't know me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. About your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm away.
All right, make sure that you keep it simple. Make sure you include those audiences and main goals.
In the beginning, I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now I know, 'cause you did everything to prove me wrong. You were not the guy I thought. Now I'm beating you at your own. Yeah. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. But you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play. And you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. Yeah, I beat you at your game.
All right, make sure you're adding in your tone and what you want your website to avoid.
Man, I really love to play. And now that I won, then it's safe to say you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play. And you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. And you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play. And you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this.
All right, we got 1 minute to go. Right there as we move into the demonstration part, and we're going to demonstrate this inside of AI Studio. So let's get excited. But before we do that, let me show you our version of the prompt that we've just put together. So heading on over now to here. Okay, so you can see we've completed this. So create a website for a business consultant who helps service-based small business owners simplify their systems, follow-ups, and customer journey. The business helps service-based small business owners to organize their leads, bookings, communications, and follow-up using practical strategy. The ideal audience is service-based small business owners who feel overwhelmed by disconnected tools, inconsistent follow-ups, and too many manual tasks. The main problem they need help with is they are losing leads, time, and opportunities because their systems are disconnected and their follow-up is inconsistent. The main outcome they want is a simpler, more organized business with clear processes, consistent follow-up, and more time to focus on customers. The primary service is a practical business strategy and implementation support, and the main call to action is book a strategy call. The website should include home, about, contact, and services. And the homepage should include a clear hero headline, supporting headline, primary call to actions, problem section, 3 services, reasons for choosing the local business, social proof, and the final call to action. The tone should be warm, clear, practical, confident, reassuring, professional, and human. I've added in all my brand colors, and the website should avoid hype jargon, vague headlines, long paragraphs, cluttered layout, fake testimonials, invented results, too many competing calls to action, and overly corporate language. All right, so I'm going to take that prompt and I am going to give it, and I'll just actually show you the full version that I'm going to put into the prompt. Let me just go down to here. So you'll see this is actually the full version outside of the section. So you'll see here, create a professional website for business consultants who help service-based business owners simplify their systems, follow-ups, and customer journey. The business helps service-based business, small business owners organizing their leads, bookings, communication, follow-ups, and practical strategy, simple systems, and implementation support, and so on, all the way down. The book a strategy call is the main call to action. Create the following pages, build the homepage with, build the about page with, build the services page with, build the contact page with, and then keep the tone and address the reader as you. Now, because we're in Australia, it tends to default to US language, so I always put in Australian British language. I've got all my brand colors, and then the things to avoid. All right, so you can use these as an example to get you going. So I'm going to grab all of that and copy it, and we're going to head on over into our OmniSAM demo account. So inside the demo account on the left-hand side, you are going to see, or in your OmniSAM account, AI Studio. So here is where we're going to click AI Studio, and it is going to load the studio, and we're going to put our prompt directly in here, and I'm also going to upload my logo. So just bear with me 1 second while I navigate to where my logo is, and I'm also going to upload my headshot as well. Let me just get both of those. And then I'm going to also put that at the bottom. I have attached the logo and headshot of Sally, the business consultant. All right. Now, this is going to work its little ass off for us. It's going to take a little bit of time for this to complete. So we're going to let it run its course because now it's just going to be thinking, right? Now, what will happen is as it builds this out, it will build the home page first. Then you will need to go in once you have and you're happy with the homepage and how the homepage looks, then you can go on and create the other pages. Now, the reason why I told it all of the pages that I am going to create is so that it makes that navigation bar, you know, the main nav that goes to all the different pages when they get to the website. So, like I said, this is going to take a little bit of time for it to do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to end up with your first draft. Then once that's done, we can start to edit any text, any colors that you don't like. But again, remember, progress over perfection. I don't want you to get stuck in indecision because you don't know whether to have a book a call on a button or whether it should be light blue or dark blue. Okay. Now, remember, your AI will actually build better when you brief it better. And Studio AI is not replacing you doing the strategy part, but it actually helps you avoid spending 6 hours moving the same headline 2 centimeters to the left. So the final version will be coming really soon. As you can see down here, it is slowly working its way through. It looks like it is actually going to build out those pages briefly for us, which is quite nice. And, you know, if you're asking, once you see this, is this the greatest website ever created? Maybe not, but I bet you it will be a really useful starting point. That is a much better question to be asking when you do see the final outcome, right? Not that it is the best ever, but is it useful? Will it allow people to understand what it is that you do? All right. Now, once you actually finish the first page that comes up, then you're going to review what the Studio AI has created. So while we're waiting for the AI to finish, we're going to head back on over into the workbook. And I'm just going to take you to the other pages within the book. So that is where the next page here is where you're going to, complete your AI prompt. Then this will be your ongoing plan, how to actually build out your full website in a day. So in your first hour, which is what we've done here today, you're going to define your website goal. You're going to choose the main call to action. You're going to identify the audience. You're also going to clarify the main message of your website, and you're going to select what the essential pages are. Then in the second hour, you're going to look at refining your homepage headline, right? Writing your subheadline, listing your offers, collecting testimonials if you still need to do that, prepare your contact details, and then prepare any images, colors, logos that you need to get ready. Then in hours 3 to 4, you're going to build it inside of AI Studio. That is where we're going to move on over to now. It looks like it is just finished. So let's head back on over and have a look. So this is the website that it came up with all by itself. Well, not really, with a great prompt. So as you can see here, it is starting to lay out a basic website. It's created editable sections where we can go in and edit, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. It's put in some spaces here for us to add in our client success stories, and then remember that final CTA. So that has all been added with all of our pages here as well. Now, when you click at the top, you'll be able to see that you can click through each of the pages to see what they look like. So here we've got the About page. It's got a little bit of a Meet Me, Meet Sally, ready to get organized. Services page, right? So a system audit, a follow-up automation, and a done-for-you implementation. So remember I said keep it really simple, just 3 things. And then your contact page. So it has put in a form here, what's next, and then to book a strategy call. So once you have all of these pages designed, then what you can do is you can either prompt it down here to change things, or you can click on this visual edits button. And let's say I wanted to change this headline here from stop losing leads, opportunities, and maybe change it to, what could we put in there? Oh, it doesn't really matter, but let's go practical. Oh, hang on, over here. So we can start practical business strategy, just for example. So you can do that, and Sally can't spell, but we all know that. Oh, she's having issues. Hang on. Practical. ICAL. There we go. Practical. Also, you can change colors as well. So in your visual edits, if I don't like the color of this button, I can come over here and I can edit the color of the button, which let's choose here. We might want to go into one of our greens. So that's a really bad green, but you see what I'm saying. That's better there. All right, so once you do your edits there, you can just click Save for your visual edits, and it will do those updates. So that's also going to save you AI credit if you're doing the visual edits yourself. Then it will also have down here in the bottom some suggestions of what you can do. Come on, zoom in for me. Why are you not zooming? There we go. It'll give you some suggestions down here of other ways to improve the website, right? So add a sticky banner for special offers, create a 404 page. This one, add smooth animations on the scroll. So if I just get it to zoom back out again. So as you can see, there's no automations on this page at the moment, but we can click that. Add smooth reveal add automations on scroll. Now it's going to go and do that. And then as you scroll through the page, things will fade in or shift in. So there we go. This is how you build your website. And if you're someone who likes code, the cool thing about this is you can also go into the code of the website as well. So if you understand what all of this means, you can jump in here, update your JavaScript, your CSS, and all the other things in here as well. So this is how we use Studio AI to build out your site. All right, so remember, we're only creating a usable, functional website. So now we can see as we scroll these little animations, oops, it's not finished yet. It's still adding animations, but it's slowly starting to add those animations in. Let's see if it shows some of them on the preview yet. Not yet. We've got to wait for it to finish. Okay, so now that we've done this, you're then going to move once you've done all your little edits. And remember, stick to the timeline that we have inside the workbook for you so that you can actually get everything done in a day. All right. So after you've built the first part of your AI using AI Studio, then you're going to start to refine it. So on your home page, you will start to look at, do you need to replace any generic images with your own images? Do you need to change any headlines? Do you need to simplify long sections? Create any spelling or grammar fixes, especially if you're in Australia and you're spelling things without that lovely U that Australia uses for a lot of words. And then in your 7th hour, you'll be moving into testing, which means you need to test it on a desktop, you'll need to test it on a tablet, and you'll need to test the view on a phone. If it's not looking great, just prompt the AI to fix any of those different view options. Make sure you test every button, every form. Make sure you check that the details from the form go into OmniSAM. And check any other links and click everything from top to bottom. Then, finally, at the end of the day, once you've completed your review, then you can move into making sure that you connect and publish. So I'll just quickly show you how to publish. Back over here, you'll be able to click the publish button here and you can click on publish. Now, if you do connect your own root domain into Studio AI, you will no longer be able to use your main master domain over in in the funnel section. So if you need any help and you're not sure what to do with domains and things like that, feel free to jump into the VOZ if you're an Academy client or a Studio client, or if you're just a user of OmniSAM, feel free to hit us up at support@omnisam.com.au and we can arrange to help you understand how to connect your domains in the right way so that you don't break anything, especially if you've currently got an existing website. All right, so let's just quickly head back on over into the workbook just to wrap things up. So once you've completed all of that, then you will have a little checklist to go through, making sure that your message is on point, your design is on point, your call to actions are working, you've got all your social proof to build trust, and that all the technology side of things are working. Okay, so what I want you to do, if you are here with us still, I want you to head to part 10, which is your GSD commitment statement, right? I want you to head down and commit to using AI Studio to build your website and to not spend more than a day on it. We've even given you some time frames to make you move forward. All right, so there we go. That is Studio AI. Now, if you've made it to the end, well done to you. We have actually got a new workshop that we're running. If you would like to register for it, I believe it is join. Let me just go check. Oh, my Lord. Join.omnisam.com.au. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. So a brand new workshop that is kicking off this week. So it is the fortunes in the follow-up. This workshop is actually going to allow you to do a full audit on your follow-up system, and not just like the follow-ups from leads. I'm talking about follow-ups from customers, from past customers, and even follow-ups to people who may be looking at upgrading. So we're going to look at the complete customer life cycle. So if you would like to register for that, then head to join.omnisam.com.au for this 90-minute GSD action-taking workshop. Get yourself registered. We're only running it for the next couple of Tuesdays. There's a few different times to pick from. My next session is starting in 45 minutes, and we have another evening sessions tonight as well for those in Australia. I think it's about 7 o'clock. So go and choose a time to register for this new workshop, and you will get yourself a workbook with a complete checklist that we'll be going through together. All right, guys, we've gone a little over time because of all the goodness that we got in action today. But as always, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income producing activity done every day. And I will see you live here next week, same time, same bat channel for Strategy with Sally. We're here every week. Bye for now.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.